More than a dozen people have died of COVID-19 in more than 400 cases in the U.S., as the new coronavirus continues to spread.
The national death toll hit 19 after 2 people died in Washington state on Saturday, with confirmed cases in New York climbing by 21, Reuters reported. The latest update on the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's (CDC) website on March 7 stated there were 164 cases of COVID-19, the disease caused by the new coronavirus, in the U.S. and 11 deaths across 19 states.
However, a dashboard run by Johns Hopkins University, which regularly combines data from the CDC as well as local health departments, put the figure at 433, with the New York Times tracker reporting cases across 32 states. On Saturday, the total number of confirmed cases rose by 117 as community spread, where people fall sick despite not having traveled to hotspots or had close contact with infected individuals, occurred on the east and west coasts.
On Saturday, health officials in Kansas and Washington, D.C., reported their first presumptive positive cases of COVID-19, prompting the latter to temporarily pause services at a church linked to the sick.
Washington, California, and New York have so far been hardest hit by COVID-19, with 102, 88, and 89 total cases, respectively, according to health departments on Saturday. The New York Times reported 110 and 99 cases in Washington and California. This is in the context of almost 106,000 individuals confirmed sick and almost 3,600 deaths worldwide since the virus emerged from the Chinese city of Wuhan late last year. Of the almost 80,700 cases in mainland China, over 45,000 have recovered.
Armed robbers capitalized on the outbreak by donning surgical masks while stealing roughly $250,000 from the resort's World Casino in Queens, New York, on Saturday night, the New York Daily News reported. However, as explained in more detail in the health advice below, officials stress the average healthy person need not wear a mask unless caring for someone sick.
The operator of a cruise ship stationed off the Californian coast, meanwhile, said the vessel is due to head to Oakland after over a dozen people on board tested positive for COVID-19.
Princess Cruises said on Twitter that the Grand Princess, carrying more than 3,500 people, will travel to the Port of Oakland on Sunday so guests who need acute medical treatment and hospitalization can be taken to facilities in California.
Other guests will leave the ship on Monday. Residents of California will head for a federally operated facility in the state to be tested for COVID-19 and isolated, while those who live elsewhere will be to facilities in other states. The operator said crew members will be quarantined and treated on the vessel.
With no industry immune to the effects of the outbreak, which has put a strain on the global economy, Business Insider reported Facebook was ending non-essential business travel globally due to fears over COVID-19, following restrictions put in place by fellow tech giants Google and Amazon.
And after weeks of problems with testing in the U.S., Dr. Stephen Hahn, the head of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, told reporters at the White House on Saturday, according to Reuters, that supplies for 2.1 million coronavirus tests will be sent to non-public U.S. labs by Monday. Manufacturers told the FDA the capacity would be up to 4 million tests by the end of next week, he said.
World Health Organization advice for avoiding spread of coronavirus disease, COVID-19.
Hygiene advice.
Medical advice.
Mask usage.